they're going to give you the. I think they're going to give you. Referee had given the whistle to his mouth regardless. Yeah. The replay suggests. That I thought the contact was a little earlier than that. I think if that's a corner, will score you frustrated. But don't think it's the greatest. Maybe one of the fastest players in the league. A huge bicep is maybe that's why you dropped him.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely contacting Ramsdale as opposed to the ball. It wasn't anything malicious though. He was stretching for it. Obviously, a bit of momentum took him into the Arsenal keeper, but he wasn't trying to maintain the challenge. He realised he wasn't going to get there. Anyway, play has restarted. Ramsdale fit to continue. Arsenal still lead by a goal to nil. 20 minutes to go plus stoppage time. I would say it's anybody's, but the Gunners in control. Here's Tom.
Yeah, cheers, Rob. Arsenal in possession and in control as we speak. As Ben White gets it. Goes back to William Saliba, who's been the Arsenal star of the season so far. Ramsdale to Partey. Great his pass that he gave Saliba to deal with. He does deal with it. His way forward. Odegaard spins away. Now with Saliba. He'll carry it into the centre circle. He works it wide left to Odegaard, who's now staying further wide. He's got Martinelli across. He loops the ball in. Out comes Sarr. Pats it into the ground. Doesn't get the handling right. Second time around, he gets his hands on the ball. And does enough to ensure it is still Wolves 0, Arsenal 1. Goals scored 61 to 90 minutes this season. None for Wolves. I mean, that tells you everything. The stats are just not pretty reading for Wolves. You were mentioning it earlier about their record, 8 goals this season. You know, we're into the first third of the campaign. And, yeah, if you're a Wolves fan, you normally have to go home at this point. You don't miss anything.
Well, I mean, they had these problems last year, and you know, they just can't score. It's not for a lack of trying, or perhaps.
واحدة وشوط التانية لغيرك تفرحه. كادبري الحلو في 2 عشان تملى الدنيا بالحلو اللي جواك.
They did offer inside the Arsenal half. They've got to create a bit more. We haven't quite seen Podence get involved yet. They've brought him on just presumably to try and help do that. But Arsenal look quite confident
rather than his normal position as a winger. He's now on the right wing because Saka's dropped deep to receive the ball. Saka turns back and goes to Odegaard. Odegaard delays the pass, actually gets tackled but gets it away. Saka spins away from trouble. The right back option is Ben White. He uses him. White back to Odegaard, who will go across into midfield, and this time it is with Gabriel.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Central. And he goes towards Saliba. Odegaard
has a hit! Goal!
Just ticking along, keeping the ball moving.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Goals scored 61 to 90 minutes this season. None. I mean, that tells you everything. The stats are just not pretty reading for Wolves. You were mentioning it earlier about their record, 8 goals this season. You know, we're into the first third of the campaign. And, yeah, if you're a Wolves fan, you normally have to go home at this point. You don't miss anything.
Well, I mean, they had these problems last year, and you know, they just can't score. It's not for a lack of trying, or perhaps you know, desire to do so. But I think last year is probably just putting the ball in the net. What we've seen today is creating the chances in the first place. That's not necessarily a fair reflection because they're playing the league leaders, so they're not going to create a chance every 5 minutes. You wouldn't have thought. They did offer a threat. They're probably not offering enough. As Vieira is judged to have fouled Guedes. I thought that was a bit generous on Guedes. But it's getting a little bit frustrated for both sides. It was actually Ben White who got the first foul. Vieira then took it up Ben White. I don't understand how this is a foul, but anyway. Free kick to Wolves halfway inside the Arsenal half. They've got to create a bit more. We haven't quite seen Podence get involved yet. They've brought him on just presumably to try and help do that. Arsenal look quite confident at the moment.
Yeah,
Fires it in there. It's only partially cleared. Shot comes in through. Gareth plays safe.
Odegaard's
Odegaard's picked up the loose ball, rifled it past Sarr. That surely is game, set and match. Odegaard with his and Arsenal's second. 15 minutes to go.
Tackle, but gets it away. Saka spins away from trouble. Right back option is Ben White. He uses him. Wide back to Odegaard. Will go across into midfield, and this time it is with Gabriel. Gabriel to Zinchenko. Zinchenko's coming central.
But Martinelli, the young man Limbakisa, were just trying to find territory, get it away. Martinelli was touch tight. He got to it first.
Two
And then
touches
it's a
and
case
back
of
to
a
his
bit of
centre
craft
back.
and
Arsenal
guile.
ticking
Zinchenko
along,
cut back,
keeping
for
the ball.
Martinelli. He had the
ball
shot,
moving.
Sarr parried, and there's Odegaard, one touch and back
as well. And the most
into the ball
important thing,
corner. It's a good finish. He
they're
is in
not
the central
away
position near the penalty
on
spot.
the attack
Someone of
balls,
his calibre,
wasting
with the
energy
time he
defending.
had.
Time
There
is
is
ticking.
no real pressure.
Saliba in his own half
Once he
goes
hits
wide
it,
to Ben
he
White.
does
He
have-
waits for
I
the
mean,
runner
Neves is-
before
he takes
playing
one
it.
step
Saka
forward, Neves is
runs
in.
forward. Saka
It's
takes the
too
mob,
quick for him.
lays it off inside to Odegaard. Odegaard pings the pass towards Zinchenko.
Well, you look at that
Zinchenko
goal, I
will
mean,
try
it's
and
easy
find a way
'cause,
through. Whips the ball away. It's cleared up into the air by Collins. Neves, not the greatest header, but he does find
But I mean,
Boubacar
he's
Traore
on the penalty
down to the
spot.
line to
There's
Adama
not
Traore,
one
but Thomas
Wolves
Partey
player
just comes
within
across
5
and
yards.
pushes him off the ball. Here now
Enough
is
defenders back in the box
Martinelli
to worry about
from Zinchenko.
Odegaard. I mean, it's easy to say because somebody
Trying
else
to
has taken
get
a shot.
past
How many
the Wolves'
defenders
defence.
do you need back there to pick
Zinchenko
up,
is going the
just to mark
right way, but
somebody?
now goes back to Martinelli, and Arsenal playing
I
keep
think
ball here.
Wolves just got a little bit
Gisa,
lax there. It's almost
the new
though
Wolves
they
right back
accepted
was the
that
one
they
that was
go
straight in
down
their faces,
deep,
but
or the first shot saved,
it's
don't need to
good
worry about
game
it.
management,
So
I think, from Arsenal.
just a
Roberts,
little
best
bit
way to
lax.
describe
Yeah, I don't think they're doing
Arsenal
anything
weren't.
spectacular, but they're doing enough. They're posing a threat. They're better in possession of Wolves. They're certainly committing more bodies forward. But you know, they haven't necessarily been exposed at the back. That's pretty odd occasion where Wolves could do that, but Wolves aren't passing it as well as Arsenal, so it's not a consistent threat. And of course, Arsenal get the ball back fairly quickly. They're in front, so they can play the game at their own pace. Martinelli's just as
finding spaces, but
Lembakisa, and now Zinchenko's on the overlap, gets to the byline, fires it in there. It's only partially cleared. Shot comes in through. Gareth plays safe. Odegaard's picked up the loose ball, rifled it past Sarr. That surely is game, set and match. Odegaard with his and Arsenal's second. 15 minutes to go. Wolves staring down the barrel.
Yeah, it's a good finish. I think there were bodies queuing up, weren't they? Wolves were pushing. They got in behind. Every time Wolves have allowed Arsenal, or should I say, every time Arsenal have got in behind Wolves, something has come of it. They have been that clinical. But Martinelli, the young man Limbakisa, were just trying to find territory, get it away. Martinelli was touch tight. He got to it first. And then it's a case of just a bit of craft and guile to Zinchenko. Cut back was for Martinelli. He had the shot. Sarr parried. And there's Odegaard, one touch and back into the bottom corner. It's a good finish. He is in the central position near the penalty spot. Someone of his calibre, with the time he had, there is no real pressure, is there, Rob? Once he hits it, he does have. I mean, Neves is. He takes one step forward, Neves, and it's in. It's too quick for him. And when the chips are down, you can't do anything.
Well, you look at that goal. I mean, it's easy because.
They're not going down without a fight, Rob. They're trying their best, but I mean, Neves just shown it up for me.
But I mean, he's on the penalty spot. There's not one Wolves player within 5 yards of him. There's enough defenders back in the box to worry about Odegaard. I mean, it's easy to say because somebody else has taken a shot, but how many defenders do you need back there to pick up just to mark somebody? I think Wolves just got a little bit lax there. It's almost though they accepted they were going to go down kind of thing, or the first shot saved, don't need to worry about it. So just a little bit lax, and of course Arsenal weren't. They forced a mistake. Lembakisa could have cleared it, but I mean he's trying to win a throw-in off Martinelli. That could have easily on another day been a throw-in. So there's a chance if Guedes tight angle, he's rifled it wide of the near post. He's had as many sighters for Wolves as there has been. I'm not sure anybody else has had a significant shot, but he hasn't tested the keeper enough. He's finding spaces, but he's shooting.
I think he needs a proper centre forward. When Jimenez had Jota, they worked in tandem
yeah, I
together.
mean, I suppose if you shoot there and it's way into the stands, then he's being
shooting on the bench.
I mean, he tries to walk it in essentially
into the fold. Wolves got ready to go on the sideline. If you just
just joining us. Wolves 0, Arsenal 2.
Clean through,
but yeah, Jimenez and Yossa work so well together.
In the D, central position,
almost that big and small.
just nicely
he does need another body up there to finish. Adama Traore, while he's been effective, he's not a goal scorer. And he's not really a creator either. He's just a runner that gets you into certain areas.
There's a little over 10 minutes to go.
To be a decent player. Kisa plays it inside, he sets off on his way down the right.
You mentioned
Traore ignores him. Got a good ball to Guedes, he turns past his marker, goes forward, runs into traffic. He didn't need to take that final touch. And Rob mentioned it earlier.